Got our lumber delivery.
Here I am cutting away at the siding of our existing home so that I can tie in the new wall with the old. After that, I walked the perimeter and marked the layout of the bottom plates with a chalk line. Once we completed the floor, it was time to start framing the walls. I used the longest pieces for the bottom and top plates and then marked the layout of where the studs would go. I tried to cut as many pieces as I could ahead of time in my garage and then assembled them on the subfloor. Once that was done, it was time to start framing the walls. It started raining, but I wasn't too worried because rough construction can get wet. You just need to ensure that it has time to dry out before you completely close up the structure. I laid out the walls on the subfloor and then shot them into place before raising them and attaching them to the floor. We built the exterior walls out of 2x6 lumber, 24 inches on center, and utilized other facets of a process called advanced framing, which is a way to use less lumber and have more energy efficient walls. I used a long straight 2x4 with a shorter level tape to it and checked that the walls were plumb and square before attaching them to each other.
Exterior walls are in, fully framed.
Cheers.
What's next?
We're gonna do the interior walls and then we're gonna do the roof trusses. They get delivered soon. So we're well on our way. I'm hoping we can roof it in before we go to Europe just because it would be awesome to get it dried in, but I don't know if we'll make that timeline, but you know, we're working weekends, we're doing everything we can, so we'll see.
Framing the walls went faster than I actually expected, and the process of putting up the walls and seeing the layout of the master suite come to life was really satisfying. I learned that the best way to frame these longer walls was to do one half at a time. Otherwise, it would be too heavy for one person to lift.
Wow! So here we'll have a built-in shelving unit. And that doorway will lead into the bedroom.
Once the walls were framed, it was time to add sheathing. I used OSB sheets and ring shank nails to secure them, then used a router with a flush trim bit to cut out the openings. This saved tons of time over cutting out the openings with a saw.
Another one.